Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I had a subscriber reach out to me and ask me to take a look at REEFER token. So I decided to do that. I'm not going to call it a scam. However, it does have some red flags, and it has one big red flag that made me go, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Now, this isn't going to be a long video, but we're going to dive into it and hopefully give you the information you need to make a decision if you want to jump into the pre-sale. Now, before we get into that, go ahead and hit that like button. All right. It's pretty self-explanatory what it does, but it does change, at least the concept is to combine, pot and or cannabis would be the correct way to say it, and DeFi. They have a lot of different things they're going to do as per their roadmap. However, red flag one, I don't know who's behind it. I don't like that. Now, that being said, CoinScope says they're vetted. And it also says they know who the first, the top two people are. And if it's a rug pull, they'll send out that information. But for me, I don't like that. I want to know who they are. I want to be able to track them. I want to go to their LinkedIn, their Twitter, whatever they have out there. It should be full disclosure, because I need to know their background, not only to see if I think they're legit, but do they even know how to tie all this together, because they're talking two different entities. Just because you can run, a cannabis retail shop or grow it doesn't mean you can build a DeFi protocol. That's for sure. But now, when you tie those things together, cannabis and crypto, you got two really popular things among a lot of different people. So the concept is great. It's probably going to come around in the future, quite frankly. Personally, don't think it'll be this project that puts those together. Now, the other red flag, they don't have any partnerships. Guys, when cannabis came out and was legal in like California, some of these major corporations came in, was buying up every single mom and pop dispensary out there. So, if it was in my opinion, if it was a real legit project, there would be a lot of people or a lot of partners behind it, some VCs and some big money. Now, that being said, that kind of leads me to my number one major red flag. I was reading some literature about REEFER token, and I assumed they were talking to the owner, but basically what he said is, in the future, we plan to have an IPO, which is to take it public on the stock exchange. Well, that's great. However, he then said, being that, cannabis is not legal, federally legal, we're not going to do that because we can't. So think about it, guys. Yes, crypto isn't regulated like it should be right now. But realistically, guys, if it's illegal to invest on the stock market with it, or technically buy it anywhere in America or everywhere, you probably are going to have some regulatory issues down the pipe. I mean, look what the SEC is doing with total legit companies or projects, in my opinion, that have nothing going on, that is suspect, and they're attacking them. So, it would be easy to bring an issue with cannabis and crypto. So for my money, he ain't getting it. Now, that's just my opinion. Hopefully that gives y'all some information. Another thing I don't like, they've already missed their launch date. And that's really why the sub came to me and asked me to take a look at it, because they were like, hey, this doesn't feel right. Haven't got my token. They missed the launch date. What's going on? Now, that being said, let's take a look at one more thing, guys. If you go to CoinMarketCap, now I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. there's probably 15 different things on there from the community. Now, out of that, most of them are positive, some are just neutral. You know, some are saying, hey, it sounds good, I'm in, whatever. But out of the, say, 10 or 15 that's on there, there's a few that basically flat out call it a scam. Like this one says, scam, I can't exchange it. Not sure what that means if he was trying to swap. But that, to me, also means he got his token. So I really don't know what that means. And then I have another one. I don't really understand what he's saying, but he says, don't reward her. So far, they haven't kept their word. Now, the only legit one, really, in my opinion, would be the one that says, hold on one second. It says, I bought 300 USD on the 2nd of March. This is a rug pull. Stay away. So I don't know how they already know that, being that, you know, it hasn't launched. But that being said, that's where it is. Guys, there's so many good things out there. There's no reason, in my opinion, to fool around with these things. If you're already in it, sell it as soon as it pumps, if it pumps, and it probably will. But here's another red flag I forgot to tell you. And sorry I'm rambling. I just put this together really fast. I wanted to, you know, really try to do what was right by the guy that asked me. But I like to see how the vesting schedule is for the tokenomics. It's not in the white paper. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know what the tokenomics are, all of them. There is, I think it's 9%, which, guys, 9% tax is 18% each way. Add slippage, you got to make like 30% to break even. So the reason you really want to look into the tokenomics, what you want to see is the owner, the founder and the team. You want to see them locked up, not your money, their money. So that way, if they're locked up, let's just say for a year, and they go out and raise, $20 million, they can't just keep dumping the bizarre amount of tokens that every founder and team, and foundation, or how they set it up, have. So we have no idea what all that's about, so I just don't get it, guys. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section. If you haven't got it, guys, check my playlist. There's a lot of different projects that I feel like you're at least going to get a fair shot at getting your tokens. And when it pumps, they're not going to dump on you immediately. That's all I got for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're trying to grow this community. We would love you to subscribe and be a part of this community. And either way, go ahead and hit that like button. Doesn't cost you anything, and I'm working hard, and we do appreciate it, and it really helps get everything out there. Take care, guys. Come back.